stand the test of time. So if there's any other theory you have, like that is supported by observation, then absolutely, so the scientific community would be more than happy to accept a reformation of our evolution theory if it is actually not the best fit theory.
You said his theory stands the test of time. In order to stand, don't you need to be standing on something?
Oh gosh.
It is
Okay,
standing
so
on the
stand on
scientific
what? Yeah, standing on evidence and
Yeah.
observation.
Okay. Well, if you're standing, you have to be standing on something, and that's going to be a foundation.
Yeah, standing on evidence and observation.
Yeah. So, okay. So, what accounts for the nature of evidence? Does the world around it? Does that you're over talking me, and that won't.
Yeah, because I've heard you say all this before.
Okay, if you over talk me again, it's not going to continue. Now, when you say that you're standing on something, you're going to be standing on what the foundation of reality is. What is that?
What the foundation of reality is?
You said theories will stand the test of time. So they're standing, those theories are only viable and meaningful in terms of what the foundation of reality is. What is the nature of reality foundationally?
Okay, for scientists, it's evidence and
No,
observation.
I didn't ask you the opinion of scientists. I asked you, what is the foundation of reality?
Okay, well, I'm not a scientist, so whenever I'm talking about science, I'm using scientists as a resource.
No, then you would be, if you're accepting that their theories are standing on something, then you would accept their foundation. So that would be your foundation. That would be your foundation as well. So what is your foundation?
Evidence and observation that can be accounted by.
What you just gave to me was a slogan. Now,
wait, what do you mean?
What is the foundation of reality upon which theories stand? What is the nature of reality? Okay, what is the most bottom basic foundational nature of reality?
I don't need to give you that.
Is it causality? Is it laws of nature?
Wait, I don't need to give you that. We can just observe something and get evidence.
Observation entails a foundation.
What do you mean?
How is observation feasible? What has to be true?
Because it's a commonly shared experience.
No, listen carefully. Instead of being smug and thinking that you're intelligent, overtalk me again and you're going to get server muted.
Well, you're just using ad hominem now.
I'm not using a ham. You are being smug because I was listening to you earlier like you're some science lecturer. Okay, now.
No, I was just talking about.
I would like to know. Hey, listen, dude. Stop being an asshole.
You're
overtalking me. Now
you're just.
I want to know. Okay, you talked about observation and evidence. What I'd like to know is what has to be foundationally true in order for the concept of evidence to be meaningful. Are all of the events to which you refer to that comprise evidence, do they entail correlations? And if they do, does that include laws of nature?
Do they entail causations? So, okay, first of all, we can't really measure whether or not causation is true. We just accept that on faith. There's no way to prove that causation is an actual
So your foundation for these theories is blind faith?
No.
Oh, okay. Do you have a rational justification for causality, that there are causal connections between events?
Why is it dependent on that?
When you assert that there is causality as a
foundation
did I assert that? For when you assert evidence, okay, evidence is a meaningless concept without invoking either explicitly or implicitly causal connections.
Wait, why does it?
Do you believe? Does evidence require the presupposition that there are causal connections between events?
Okay, so why would it require causal connections?
Do you need me to answer the question again?
Wait, no, but I'm just not understanding.
When you invoke evidence as a reality, does evidence entail and require that there be causal connections between any events?
I don't think so. So like whenever you have evidence, it's like you're making an observation, right? And
Okay,
then
listen, dude, you are just
what?
bullshitting.
How am I bullshitting? I'm trying to
Evidence
understand what you're
entails,
saying, but it's just
evidence
a word salad.
entails, evidence entails. I'm not giving a word salad. I'm asking you a fair metaphysical question about the nature of reality from which you're speaking from. I'm not giving any word salad. And in fact, you are the one who is obfuscating and giving a word salad. Now,
How? How am I
evidence
doing that?
entails, evidence entails that one thing indicates another. Okay, that means that there are causal relations. Now, what I would like to know is by what means do you rationally account that there are causal relations between events?
By what account, dude? Because I can observe it.
Okay, now, when you invoke observation, are you referring to sense perception?
I'm referring to a collective experience of sense perception. Yeah.
Are you, oh, right. So, does sense perception, for its meaning and intelligibility, require that there are causal connections for its meaning?
There doesn't need to necessarily be meaning for me to actually have evidence. Like I don't think that that's required.
You're giving me a word salad. What you just said was a
What?
word salad that didn't mean anything. I'll
Well, I'm
repeat the
just trying to.
question. I will repeat the question.
Why are you over
Does
talking
sense
me?
perception, you are a supreme asshole.
Oh, that's just ad hominem, bud.
Okay?
You're not even engaging me
I
now.
okay, but okay, bye-bye.
Oh, bud, you don't have to get angry.
Bye-bye, asshole. Okay. Of the many people that I encounter on Discord, this guy is one of the most assholery as they come across. Smug. And this guy speaking in word salad accuses me of word salad? What a smug asshole.